Okay, I'm a little close to it, that way I can show you something once I find my thermometer. Okay, we want to stick that in there but not really touch the metal. Okay, we want to find out what our temperature inside this thing is. Alright, I'm a little bit more technical than most charcoal barbecue guys. Alright, right now it's going to peg out. I don't have anything above 220, so it's zooming up there. I don't know if we count what's, how far this will wind over, but it came around and it's past 220 and plus 80. It's about 300 and something. Okay, so I don't know if that's going to go all the way back around. Alright, so it's really hot in there. Alright, so we want to make sure it stays that hot. So I'm going to zoom out here a little bit on this. Okay, we're going to never put your hand on this side because the heat's coming out. Come on this side, take that off. The handle is warm, so don't hold it too long. Alright, and I am putting the bones down on my ribs. Okay, so I want the bones facing down on the ribs. And it's on contact. It sizzles. We do not want to put barbecue sauce on now because it'll turn black. I'm not a cook at all. I just love cooking. Alright, and I've learned a lot in my 52 years on this planet doing this kind of stuff, even as a kid. So I'm going to put those there and put the lid back on. So it's going to slow the cooking down a little bit and stay under control because we have the air vents closed a little bit. Now we can adjust those as needed, but we want to make sure that that heat stays constant. So check it frequently, and what I do is come back every 3-4 minutes and give it a turn. Alright, and after a while the blood will stop flowing and it'll start cooking, and right at the very last turn, and I'll show you this, you put the barbecue sauce on. Now, I'll tell you, if you have the lid off too long, you're going to get flame ups, and you really don't want that. So pork is ready at about 170, and you really don't want it to get any more than that. Alright, so 160 is when I put on the barbecue sauce. And these smaller pieces, these two right here, are probably at the closest to 170. So I'm going to spread this around. I'm going to close this lid real fast because I don't want the flame ups. This will smother the flame ups. Okay, now it's up to you what kind of barbecue sauce you want, but I'm using this, and we add a little spice to it, a little something else to it, and it suits us just fine. So, but the key thing is wait until just before you take them off. So 170 is when you're going to take them off. 160 is when you're going to put the barbecue sauce on, and only about a minute on each side because you don't want it to burn. Alright, that's looking really good. Let's see what the temperature of these things are. Get that in there. That'd be around 170, and that's definitely hitting 170. Slowing down, and it's probably closer to 180, which I don't really care for, but sometimes that has to happen. This is a thick piece right here, and I'm getting deluged with smoke. The fat piece is at 170. Fat piece here is at 170. Dinner is ready. That is absolutely perfect. So I need to put this back on so I can get my tray to take it off. And what I'm going to do next is actually right now, I'm going to go ahead and close this bottom. Okay, and then I'm going to take my tool and actually close this. And that's going to suffocate the coals, so they'll just go out and I can use them again. Dinner is served. Hope you liked the video. Hey, subscribe if you like it, share if you like to.